Just going to put the commentary team back on.
Football. This is a round one match between Fitzroy and the Dogs. Both these sides looked on last week as 8 other teams opened the season. But today they get their chance to show us where they sit in the pecking order. And here come the visitors. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. They go about it in similar ways, these two, so it'll be interesting to see who can do it better for longer. These games really help to sort the ladder out.
Thanks for that, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. It was a big summer of cricket, and the new football season should be just as captivating as the players set themselves for the first steps of the marathon. Sunday afternoon football is go. Fort wins the first ruck contest. Bailey, Dunkley. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Dunkley.
Hey Riley, just to let you know, an hour and two games to go in round one of the VFL season. Fitzroy versus Footscray at Brunswick Street. After that, we got GW Greater Western Victoria versus Hawthorn.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Lions on the board early. English showing his skills. Richards will be important as always. Dunkley, crunching tackle. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. English with a deft tap. Richards, Bontempelli.
Early indications are we are in for a great contest. Both sides pride themselves on their clearance work.
The two big men do battle. Bailey, clever kick. Allen got to the right position and hung on.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
He's off. Busslinger has found some space. The Dogs might be about to start something. Fraser can keep it moving. He's hit up the lead. Probing ball. Quality delivery by Foot. Lays it off. Richards. He's been busy so far. Good disciplined defence. Scott gathers. Hand pass cut off. Gets the kick away. Fort working hard and presenting well. Wilmot hacking it forward. Step ladder time. What's he got on offer? Lob. Doesn't often waste it. Cameron intercepts. Normally delivers. Looking for some quick ball movement. Fletcher. Andrews getting involved. They have absolutely spifflicated him. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Fort showing his skills. Dunkley leading from the front. This is great pressure footy. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
West had his name written all over it. Williams can run and gun. Vandermeer, he shoots at goal. Has the kick. No good.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
Looking for a quick transition. Lloyd marks in the back pocket. Finds himself in space. McCluggage in the clear. Slowing it down. The Lions are out of trouble. Picking their way through. Honours the lead. Conservative kick. They're moving the footy well here. Can he hit a target? Kennedy wins it back. Great mark. He might have thought about the corridor. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Frazier with a chance to run. Scott all on his own. Kennedy, Fort, got a fist in. Lloyd plays on. Cops some unwanted attention. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
It's a hot footy today.
It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Fort wins it. Dunkley, Lloyd, farms it out. Ashcroft. Andrews, he's stopped in his tracks. McCluggage. Wilmot, that's good work rate. What can they build here? The Lions moving the ball well. English read that one like a book. Just has to hit a target. Vandermeer has it within range. Dale, West. He makes no mistake.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
Both sides on the board. Fort punches it out of the ruck. Bailey, Dunkley. They've put themselves under pressure. Williams attracted a crowd. And we will do it all again. English with the tap. Bontempelli, Williams. He's made a hot start to this match. O'Donnell, Kennedy. Was that a legal disposal? Lohman, desperate to win it back. McCluggage, Rayner. Dangerous to leave on his own. Penetrating ball. Lace out. Great footy.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Lions in front now. The big men fly. Bontempelli, Richards under pressure. Frazier has eyes only for the footy. Williams, it's not a fair fight. Great tackling technique there. English slaps it out. Dunkley, Ashcroft, Fletcher throws it on the boot. O'Donnell picks it off. That's poor kicking. Searching kick. McCluggage can send them into attack. Zakostelski. Allen. The Lions look well drilled. Buslinger at full back stops them in their tracks. Good work rate. Neat little worm burner. Richards with a chance to relieve the pressure. Kennedy, Selwood getting their handball game going. Knew the tackle was coming. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. English with a deft tap. Bontempelli. The Lions on the ball now. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Good ruck work. Bontempelli. Dale can't afford to panic. Frazier, they've worked it well. That's skillful. Andrews with the intercept mark. Coleman, tidy ball. Punched away. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Andrews, Rayner. They're on point so far. Fletcher takes the mark and can extend the margin. Good kick. Dale wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Frazier presents in space. Liberatore works hard to present. Keeps it low. That's well played. Careful ball movement. Williams makes position. Lob. Who's front and centre? Wilmot. The Lions showing some good signs early. Manages to find a teammate. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Liberatore. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Zakostelski has charged into space. Bailey in the clear on centre wing. Defence 101 there. The Dogs under great pressure. They're tackling with venom today. Zakostelski with a deft tap. That's a poor strike. Fort marks and will surely convert.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
Goes for the check side. Yes, that is so skillful.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Lions with 3 of the first 4. English showing his skills. Richards got to get it forward now. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. English, the winner there. Richards, the Dogs, looking shaky early. Bontempelli, Fraser loves the hard stuff. This will fall short. Norton takes a beauty close to goal.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
They could really do with a straight kick. He's up to the task, and he's pulled one back.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Lions by a kick. Zakostelski wins the hit out. Bailey, Dunkley absorbs the pressure. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. English, the winner there. Liberatore. The Lions in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Time to check in with Gary.
Both sides have brought the heat and have clearly been counting down the days to the start of the season. The intensity was terrific in the first term, and I can see this one going deep. These sides have high expectations this year, and they look capable of making a big impact.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Bailey just shoveled it out. Dunkley, Fletcher, good build-up. That's a powerful hand pass. Ashcroft, he's everywhere at the moment. Bramble making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Rayner, he's set upon. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. English with the tap. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
The Lions are building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
The Lions are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. English with the tap. Bontempelli. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Quality delivery by Foot. Fraser, Liberatore. What can he do with it? Some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. They're tackling with great intent. English has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Fort, he's taken a beauty. Looking for 2 in a row. Reville outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Picking their way through. Morris can go back and shoot at goal.
Kicking at his first.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Dogs will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Zakostelski wins it out of the centre. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Zakostelski showing his skills. Fletcher.
The Lions are certainly looking the better side, but they'd love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
English got his palm to it. Richards, they cannot keep him quiet. Morris didn't need to be asked twice. Revel, Zakostelski hunting the footy. Dunkley, he hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The Dogs have to try something different, or this game could be well gone by half-time.
The Lions are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Revel, crunching tackle. And he's done for holding the ball.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Kennedy, the Dogs are good with their hands. Williams, Liberatore. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Gardner marks in the back pocket. They're playing with purpose and poise. McCluggage, all on his own. Good luck catching him. The Dogs are chasing tail. They could be vulnerable here. He's been dispossessed. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Revel got the handball away. McCluggage, he's hit up the lead. The Lions looking ominous. Berry has found some space. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Bianco, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying.
The Dogs are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Dogs have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. The big men fly. Richards, Liberatore. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. Taken to ground. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he had no prior. English showing his skills. McCluggage, Revel. That's a bruising tackle. Something has to give soon.
The Dogs are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Kennedy turned over. Not a great kick. He's off target.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
The Dogs desperately need to shift the momentum. Bramble blasts away. Fletcher with the big fist. Kennedy, he'll be sore in the morning. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Good ruck work. Kennedy, that's not like him. Kicks to space. The Lions having a great patch. They've found the magic formula. Buslinger takes an excellent grab. Bramble with a chance to relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him. Good thinking and good execution too. Frazier. The Lions have all the answers. They're huffing and puffing. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Lob. He's been accosted. Frazier. Buderick will tidy up. The Dogs moving the ball well. Inside 50 with the kick. English gets on the end of it. That's great footy. He could have blazed away, but he's done the team thing.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Dogs haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Zakostelski looking for territory. Bailey honours the lead. What's he got on offer? They're well drilled. Berry has it within range. Lohman drops into the hole and marks.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Dale with the footy. Sanders. Tidy ball. Selwood working hard and presenting well. Lowers the eyes. Jacques in the clear on centre wing. Scott presents in space. Looking to peg one back. He would have fancied his chances from there. Richards charges onto it. Vandermeer. How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions wouldn't want to think they've got this one. Good ruck work. Bailey gathers. Here's a chance to get it forward. Fletcher, McCluggage. Buslinger runs onto it. Gets the kick away. Revel reads the ball so well. McCluggage can just about finish it himself. The defence has fallen down. Allen is the target and he marks.
Should be able to think his way through this.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Dale tasked with the kick in. Sanders, Bramble, throws it on the boot. Well played. Doesn't often waste it.
I reckon the Lions have got a
This
good
is
chance.
footy. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Away he goes. Goes long to centre half forward. No one can mark. Allen needing support. Unable to complete the mark. Buderick gets back and should repel. Bramble. Zakostelski got a fist in. They've put themselves under pressure. English. He's been busy so far. Lloyd is proving very difficult to pass. Coleman works hard to present. That's skillful. Zorko has found some space. They're moving the footy well here. It's no place for the faint-hearted. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Zakostelski wins the hit out. Under pressure. Bontempelli, Kennedy, McCluggage putting his body on the line. Scott with the intercept mark. Vandermeer. This is a big opportunity. Looking to get it down there quickly. Manages to find a teammate. In he goes.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
Off target, that should have been a goal.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Wilmot to bring it in. What can they muster from the back half? Finds himself in space. Searching kick. Norton, Buderick with time. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
Looking for a quick transition. Gardner with a chance to run. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Bounced straight off his chest. Scott, Selwood, they desperately need this. Quick snap is off target.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Wilmot to bring it back in. Quality delivery by foot. Revel pushes into space and receives the footy. Some indirect ball movement here. Good work rate. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Lions are winning the clearances despite the fact that their rucks have been soundly beaten so far. There's no question they've been harder at it, and a continuation of that should result in a comfortable victory. From the opposition's point of view, they've got to shake it up. It's fine to back yourselves, but the reality is that you also need to be very adaptable at this level and prepared to introduce some unpredictability to the mix.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. English showing his skills. I've liked his game today. Davidson, dangerous to leave on his own. They're a big chance here. Liberatore can go back and shoot at goal.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He should not miss from there. Oh, he slammed it into the woodwork, and that is a bad miss indeed.
The coach might make him do 20 push-ups for that.
He's off. Neat little stab kick. Lloyd in the clear. McCluggage makes position. Slowing it down. Can he hit a target? Richards within range. Can make them pay. Scott marks. That's hard to stop.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
That'll be on his mind the next time he gets the footy within range.
The ball's been living at one end. Lloyd can keep it moving. That's a useful ball. McCluggage has charged into space. Picking their way through. Ashcroft on a lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. McCluggage. There can be no complaints about that free kick. Morris has got loose. Gardner, they've given it back. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Revel can't mark. This for the ideal start. He's made good connection, and they have the first of the term.
It feels like this burst has come out of the blue, but it's been quality football that's produced it.
The Dogs have responded impressively. The two big men do battle. It's a tough game. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Big clearance to win here. Bailey, Fletcher, goes long. Busslinger is there to save the day. Good kick. Liberatore, all on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. They could almost have raffled it. Darcy in the centre square. Scott, Liberatore, takes the hand pass. They look a different team. That's wasteful. Normally delivers. Revel. Clever kick. He's hit up the lead. Good vision there. Lloyd pokes it into the pocket. Morris is hard to beat one-on-one.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Looking for a quick transition. Busslinger with a chance to relieve the pressure. Liberatore. That's good work rate. The Dogs are out of trouble. Sanders. He's had little impact so far. Thumped away. Vandermeer manages to get off a handball. Zakostelski runs onto it. Bramble squeezes the kick. He's normally better than that. Tidy ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Dunkley in some space on the wing. Morris read it well and claims the mark. Can he impose himself on the match? Rayner demanded the footy and got it.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Dale brings it back in. The kick is precise. Honours the lead. Probing ball. Good thinking and good execution too. Moving the footy laterally. Selwood gives the handball away. Bramble. This is promising. And they're out of trouble. Berry cuts it off. What's he got on offer? Going for territory. Morris. Golden opportunity here.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
That's 2. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Liberatore. Got to get it on quickly. Bontempelli. They've got time to put the kettle on. Gardner. Gary Ablett Sr. Eat your heart out. Zorko presents in space. The kick was centimetre perfect. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. The Dogs guarding the corridor. The Lions moving the ball well. Taking time to assess the options. Coleman gets to the front spot. Bontempelli picks it off. That's poor kicking. Well-weighted kick. Davidson, he's been quiet. Cameron spoils. Ashcroft. Hines with the smother. Maybe that can lift them. West. He's wrapped up. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Good ruck work. Dale out of the congestion. He'll be sore in the morning. No leniency from the umpire there.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Davidson can just about walk this in.
Kicking at his first.
He's the right man to have it.
Hey Fred, this is basically Bernie Quinlan's old stomping ground and also known as the Bernie Quinlan Derby.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Zakostelski with a deft tap. Revel. Ashcroft. He sends them inside for the 4th time. Rayner is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Drop pass. Goal!
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Lions are holding them at bay. English with a deft tap. Bontempelli. Ashcroft picks off the pass. You can see their confidence growing. Cameron has it within range. Buslinger. They just keep kicking it back to him. Neat little worm burner. Liberatore tries a safe ball. Wanting to get on with the job. English. Dale. Selwood. He's caught. He might have thought about hand passing. Lob. Pounces. You can't question his commitment. This deserves a goal. Good disciplined defence. Wilmot. The Lions are bringing great energy. That's well played. His field kicking is normally first rate. Ashcroft has found some space. English wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. The Dogs might be about to start something. Hines. Quality delivery by foot. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Bramble. Coleman runs onto it. He's generally a good kick. English takes an excellent grab. The defence is disorganised. Zorko heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Dunkley pushes into space and receives the footy. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. He'll be dragged if he keeps doing that. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
You can't blame the midfielders for dropping their heads after that.
Wilmot heads wide with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? They're moving the footy well here. Short pass looks good. Gardner works hard to present. Revel. Lloyd must get this out. Kicks to space. Dunkley swoops. The Dogs have denied them the corridor. Sanders gathers. Frazier throws it on the boot. That's a waste. And they're away. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Looking to get it down there quickly. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick in. Lloyd marks in the back pocket. 3/4 in and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Lions have been the better team, but they haven't put this one to bed yet. If they can be aggressive early in the last quarter, they might just be able to do that because they do look very capable offensively. If the first goal goes the other way, it'll be a scrap to see who can get their season off to a winning start.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Richards, Bontempelli. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Dunkley, Bailey, stripped of the footy. Ashcroft, lob, takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Darcy can keep it moving. Clever kick. Davidson with a chance to run. This is good ball movement. Normally delivers. Bailey clears the area. Scott, not his best. He's miscued that one.
Should have done a lot better there.
They're playing with purpose and poise. Cameron, why is he kicking it backwards? Free kick for insufficient intent, and this could be costly.
Like it or not, players do have an obligation to keep the ball in play when in possession. He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Dogs were after the first, and they've got it. Good ruck work. Bontempelli. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Important clearance here. Fletcher, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. He's hit up the lead. Crosses the paint. Lace out. Great footy.
Already got one today.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Dogs are up against it now. The big men fly. Bontempelli, Fraser, English, Dale with time. Into the pocket he goes. Lloyd is proving hard to pass. Gardner, Ashcroft with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good handball. Well played. His vision was excellent. Andrews. Cameron had his name written all over it. The Lions can build something here. The Dogs will have one eye on the clock. Zakostelski got his palm to it. Bailey kicks inside the forward 50. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Zakostelski, the winner there. He stopped in his tracks. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Fort showing his skills. Bailey, McCluggage has been irrepressible. Andrews gathers on the half volley. Scrounges a kick in no man's land. Straight in the back. Simple decision for the umpire. Recognising the urgency. Dale has drifted forward and marked.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Going for his second. It's not his best. It always looked likely to threaten the post.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Gardner, all on his own. Got a little time here. Can he find a teammate? Scott attracted a crowd. When one tackle just won't do. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Fort punches it out of the ruck. Revel. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Selwood making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. O'Donnell, Richards, all alone in the centre square. Scott is a beacon in that forward line. That'll work. The kick was centimetre perfect.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
Trying to catch them out. Have they weathered the storm? Finds himself in space. Searching kick. Selwood with another spoil. Had some assistance. Scott runs onto it. They get full value for a deep entry.
That's a triumph for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
Neither side able to string goals together. English has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Norton uses the body well.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
He's off. Time to measure the kick. Gardner working hard and being rewarded. In no hurry here. Tidy ball. Lloyd. That's good work rate. McCluggage thought his way through it. Cameron plucks another contested mark. Coleman. Norton leads his opponent. Fort gets there first. Great play. Allen gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Straight in front, should not miss.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
This is one of the reasons why it's so hard to stop this team. They've got so many weapons that you can't shut them all down.
The Lions are keeping them at arm's length. English got his palm to it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Cameron outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Big opportunity here. He puts it away, and they're 6 points richer.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
An even 3 goals between the sides. English, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Bontempelli punched away. Sanders is always dangerous inside 50. Liberatore, the clock is the enemy now. Who's front and centre? Bontempelli. Scott is released by the handball. Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. Got a little time here. Honours the lead. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The Lions are out of trouble. Doesn't often waste it. Zakostelski. Dangerous to leave on his own. McCluggage wins the contest hands down. He's generally a good kick. They've got a problem now. That's a useful ball. Bramble. We've seen that before. His field kicking is normally first rate. Liberatore. He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
The Dogs have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Dale to bring it back in. Sanders. He's got support. Handball off was good. Bramble. Clever kick. Well played. What's he got on offer? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Sanders has got loose. Vandermeer marks on centre wing. Kennedy. Coleman drops into the hole and cuts that one off. They're playing with purpose and poise. Zorko presents in space. You can see their confidence growing. Can't hang on under close attention. That's a bit of a waste. He just keeps racking up disposals. Ball to be won on centre wing. Coleman. Hurried kick goes very wide. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Dale with a chance to run. Andrews doing what he does best. Rayner. It's not a fair fight. Great tackling technique there. English got his palm to it. Kennedy taken to ground. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. They're playing for keeps. That's careless. The Lions are giving them nothing. The two big men do battle. Dunkley, Ashcroft, no easy exit. Can they see off these last moments before the break? Rucks go at it. Bailey, he hasn't kicked it very well. Lobb got to the drop zone. Short pass looks good. Bramble has found some space. Neat little worm burner. He's hit up the lead. Vandermeer can keep it moving. He's got an option in the centre square. The Lions have started the season with a win, overcoming a tough challenge from a dogged opponent. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Lions will be thrilled to the back teeth about that. They set themselves for this contest and threw absolutely everything into it. They lacked polish on occasion. That had much to do with the opposition's pressure. But this result will hold them in great stead moving forward.
Thanks for that, Captain Obvious. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.